While there have been plenty of indie games this generation that have delivered a sense of horror through a healthy dose of either jump scares or sometimes outright gore, there have been others that have been more low-key, though often effective. Psychological horror can be a bit more hit and miss from person to person in its effectiveness, but when done properly, it can still make for a tense or intriguing time. In the case of Recall Empty Wishes, the story revolves around a girl named Yanni who is searching for her missing brother Tommy, often employing the use of an odd toy phone they used to play games with his kids. Certainly making use of a child's toy helps add some creepy vibes, creating a little tension every time it makes a sound, and generally feeling sensibly utilized. Add in the sometimes bizarre memories and elements tied to the characters she meets on her pretty brief journey, and the game can have its moments. The major problem is that the gameplay, overall, is handled relatively plainly and poorly. You'll move through the world in a way reminiscent of classic point-and-click adventures, looking for things to interact with, as well as solving periodic puzzles. Unfortunately, much of this feels underdeveloped and more slapped on than worked through with care, making for puzzles that typically aren't very satisfying and interactions that more often than not don't feel like they have much in the way of impact. If you're looking for something with pretty mild horror vibes, but a reasonable creep factor, Empty Wishes works to some degree, but there are better options out there that are more refined in how they pull everything together. Overall, my final score for the game ended up being a 6.6. And if you're interested in picking it up, it's currently available on the Switch eShop for $14.99. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this review. And if you'd like more information or ideas of indie games worth checking out on Switch, be sure to click on the link provided in the description. Until next time.